Do the dance. Amber time. All right, so amber is one of my favorites, as you guys know, and I also collect heart jewelry. So this is the marriage of the greatest combination of jewelry in the history of mankind. Hearts and amber, in my personal opinion, okay? That's not like something you're gonna, okay. But look at this necklace. Is that not crazy gorgeous at $224.98? Obviously, I'm not the only person who collects heart jewelry, but the ancient allure of amber combined with the beautiful warmth of a heart is just spectacular. This design, like, hit it out of the park in my opinion. So you get 3 strands of the necklace. The pendant can be on or off. It is included, slide it on, slide it off. You can put this with a collar and then have it with a collar and then have the amber beads under it. That would look gorgeous. And then the earrings, $114.24. Look how big these earrings are. I saw it on hsn.com, Jay, and then when I put them on, I said, okay, these are really big. These are big earrings. Look at how big this heart is. That's
right.
Look how gorgeous.
If you look at it too, I love the shape on this, a very contemporary type heart. Everything's almost like animated.
You know, I was thinking, do I wear it this way or that way? And I decided to have the heart facing out and have that against my face. I wasn't sure.
They're built to make.
They built the other way. I did go back and forth on it.
Well, okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I shouldn't say that because here's the thing.
Yeah.
They're built to wear them the way that you like to wear them, that you think they're.
Thank you, Jay.
But you could go either way. But
she's nodding her head because I was backstage going, do you think it goes this way or this way? What's better?
And
it
so
took me a while.
It's what you think. Yeah, what you think. But to me,
I think Sue did it the same way I did it.
Okay, no, Sue's got them.
Sue did it right. Did she do it that way?
I don't want to play favorites here, but
no, she did do it the same as I did. See?
Okay.
Yeah, she did the heart like on the outside.
Well, no, that's the way you want to wear it.
Oh, it
like
is
that.
right. Oh, okay, it is right. Okay. Well, no right or wrong, but I did wear it the way that the designer intended. So there you go. Now, earrings are $23 to get home. Necklace is $45 to get home. And I know getting both of them, but it is, all about the necklace if you want to pick this up. What a great gift for the holidays.
This is really cool. And this is Ukrainian amber. This is 30 to 50 million years old. And I'll just tell you this like this on amber. Amber, we buy quite a bit of amber. All the Baltic amber, the butterscotch amber, everything like that, what we have is what we have. We haven't been able to get anything for the last year from the Baltic material. Our new go-to thing, which we knew this was happening, now we have this deposit in Ukraine that we've been developing. And this is Ukrainian amber, beautiful amber, still the same thing. We were talking before about the rarity of turquoise. Okay, think about this. Amber is even more rare than turquoise. You only find amber actually on 2 continents, in very specific areas, in a very small geographic region is where you actually find. And the only place other than that is, well, okay, so there are small deposits, but I'm just saying, like now we're getting amber out of the green amber out of Colombia. There is a small deposit of blue amber in the Dominican Republic. And there's also what they're calling amber, but it's not in Indonesia, blue amber, but the only way it turns blue is if you put a flashlight on it. Oh,
okay. Let's jump to Minnesota and welcome Pat into the show. Hi, Pat, you're on live with Jay King and Helen.
Hi, how are you?
We're doing great.
Good. Well, I saw the suggestion for the testimonial line, and I have one of your Cleopatra turquoise necklaces.
Okay.
That I bought probably 10 years ago.
I was going to say.
That's a while.
And I know with the rarity of turquoise, I think I have myself a little gold mine, so to speak, in its own. I'm wondering many things. I wear it all the time.
Okay.
Should I restring it? I don't know. It's getting older. Is that filament that's in there, is that going to last forever?
No, what it is that's actually, what that is, it's strung on a very, very special material, okay, that you could, let me tell you how strong that is, okay? That particular material, you could actually weave it together and pull a truck out of the mud.
Oh, really?
Okay, yeah. So no,
that's a hard yes, Pat.
It's made out of tiger's tail. It'll last forever. It's not string or anything. It's tiger's tail. It's actually a metal, woven metal.
Thank you, Pat. Thank you so much for calling. All right, you guys can see on the screen, the clock is ticking about how many we have left. 300 was 400, 490, 396 now. If you would like to call in, remember you have till January 31st, 2020 for returns and exchanges. The earrings now are very limited, and by the way, that number includes the earring and the necklace. So if you want the earrings, they're gonna be the first to sell out, and you are getting buy more and save with shipping. We're doing 12 days of Christmas, and today's special is that you get half price shipping after your first shipping on jewelry. So maybe you even bought a piece earlier in the show with when Debbie was on. So you're still in the half price shipping and handling zone. I love this necklace. This is one of my favorite necklaces in the 11 years we've been doing shows that I've ever seen. I love, well, you know, I love amber, and I love the way the heart was cut and caught the light.
If you look at what I love on this is we designed. I didn't design this, but one of our designers did. Our in-house designers, extremely talented person. And if you like, you see how they did the bail on this?
Yep.
It's a very contemporary look, right?
It looks like bypass.
It really does, and it just actually just flows up and loops around. You can't even hardly see the bail, the way that it hangs. And then here again, very contemporary, very modern heart. And I have to tell you, I've been doing this for 43 years. In 43 years, I can't tell you how many hearts and crosses I've designed. So, and I thought that I'd seen everything in a heart and a cross design, and this is something really new and fresh and very different. If you're a heart collector, it's perfect. You see this also, all solid silver. Look how much.
Amazing. By the way, there's only 150 pairs of earrings left, 3 strands, and very sturdy material if you need to tow a truck. I'm just learning, Jay, as I'm going.
Okay, that's the redneck coming out at me. Okay, but I'm just telling you.
I'm not here to judge. I'm just repeating what I just heard.
You could take the tiger's tail, and you could literally, it's called, well, they call it actually soft flex. Not tiger's tail. Soft flex is a trade name, and you could literally strand it together if you got stuck in the mud and pull your vehicle
I thought it was
out.
called like jeweler's wire, like a specific kind of, you're okay, or what you said, because you're the expert. All right, I love it. Now keep shopping. We're going to keep you posted when the earrings and the necklace go. Such a treat, brand new. You're the first ones to ever see this gorgeous once in a lifetime piece. 097218 in order to get it home. Don't forget 5 flex pay and buy more and save with shipping. I do want to give you a peek at a piece that we have